preach. We go door to door, evangelizing the streets. We have Bible services. So some people who have come with us before were surprised. It's like, this is the same thing we do in church. Yes, exactly. Sadly, with most missionaries, that's not the case at all. They don't preach the gospel here, so when they go somewhere else, they don't preach the gospel either.
That's right.
It's a very sad thing, but very common all over the world. So when we go, we want to not be like that. We want to be like Christ, the way Christ preached, the way Christ evangelized. So in doing that, we met a man named Alex this past time, and we wanted to give you an update on what's been happening with him since we left. We've been discipling him through a program called Skype. It's kind of like video conferencing, where he's able to get to an internet cafe, and we're able to go through essentials lessons like the class that Tom and Dale teach in the morning. And in the process of that, he's continued to evangelize, just like any genuine Christian does. Jesus said, "Follow me, and I'll make you fishers of men." So if you're not making fishers of men, you're not following Christ. A genuine believer evangelizes, and this man, we believe, is a genuine believer, and he's evangelizing on his own. In a city full of Catholicism, full of easy believism, many people who think they go to heaven because they prayed to receive Christ. And sadly, many people in the city are deceived. But he's out fervently evangelizing, and as he's doing that, he evangelizes on the buses, he preaches on the bus. And when he gets to the park, he preaches in the park with crowds of people. And when he was preaching in the bus, people have emailed Nikki in the church saying, "Hey, is there a church in Guatemala that we can come to and attend?" A couple people have emailed from his preaching. When he was preaching in the park, he saw a man crying, and he got down from preaching and went and talked with that man. And that man's name was Adolfo. And the man was crying, saying, the churches are full of hypocrisy. I had a piece of land, and the church I was in made me sell that land. They said they had a vision from God to sell that land and give the property to them. And the church built a TV tower on the land. He was crying, saying, "Where is the genuine Christianity? Where is there a genuine church?" So he said, "I want to hear the gospel, and my family wants to hear the gospel. So I'm going to bring all my family." And he had, like a Latin family, he has many people in it. He brought 32 people with him and 17 kids. They met in the park with Alex, the man we've been discipling, and they brought more people. So in total, last Sunday when we were meeting, they were meeting with almost 70 people in the park.
Wow.
And they said they had many more friends that they want to get out of this false prosperity gospel church. Amen. So the Lord is doing a great work. Yesterday, in fact, or Friday, in fact, he was meeting with his family again, with many people, preaching the gospel to them. So think about this one guy is evangelizing and has 70 people. It's like a church. Yeah. And I wish I was there. But think about if one guy, Lord can use one guy like that. What about how can he use you? This is a city that has many lost people deceived, just like Guatemala City. That's right. You are one person and he is one person. Elijah was a man just like us. Isn't that what James teaches?
Yep.
Elijah was a man just like us, who prayed just like us, who preached just like us. But look how the Lord used him. So why is the Lord not using you in the same way? In this city, think about it. He can do the same with you. So we want to encourage you. The Lord's doing a great work, continuing in Guatemala. And we have faith that he will raise up a church there one day. Amen. So think about, what about for you? You're not in Guatemala. You're here in Orlando. So do you preach on a bus? Amen. Do you call yourself a Christian? Do you preach in the park? Do you even talk to your family? Do you even talk to the people you work with? Come Saturday mornings, we disciple people how to evangelize. One-on-one, a conversation. Come be trained just like the disciples were. Be faithful in the work of the Great Commission and obey and follow Christ. Amen. Amen.